I just came back from a 5-day transformational inner world restructuring, maturing training. It's called Expand the Box, and I've been studying in the field of possibility management for over 3 years, and my mind was blown by what I experienced. And I'm 2 or 3 days after the training now, still in quite a liquid state. And I want to share with you about it. I had this experience of being in a group. We were 11 people where one person was holding space to really deliver the maps and create a sort of context where we could go to the lowest of lows with each other, really go into our underworlds and not victimize or save each other from it, and instead just be with each other in our underworlds in this way of teamship and a gift of, because I had a team, I could see more of myself and more of my underworld. And then also going higher together, journeying higher together into spaces that for me was magical and incredible and wild and unreasonable, unpredictable. And the maps that are delivered in this training are completely accessible online. And I've studied a lot of them, even most of them, I would say. I had this experience that I was missing a lot of foundational pieces and I didn't know it. So as I was in a space of receiving the maps, having the maps land in me, it was restructuring a kind of inner foundation I had. And it made these maps even more magical. Before, they were things that I would use to navigate my life. And now it's more like the map is a key that can unlock something inside of me and also outside of me. And also in a group space, what the maps unlock the potential of me and the potential of a collaboration or a partnership or a group space. This was my experience with these maps that I know so closely. One of the biggest feedbacks that I got was one of the maps being the map of low drama, that I was really positioning myself in my life to be a victim. And it was a painful piece of feedback to get again and again and again. And that a very deeper, dark part of me is committed to revenge, especially on men. And what I got that was gold for me is that this map of low drama that is really sourced by someone being a victim and creating the other parts, which is a persecutor, a rescuer, and even at the center, joy, like enjoying it. That this is one map and it's an old map, and the key comes in the new map, and that the new map is I had been using my sadness to position myself as a victim, where when I use the magic of the new map and the keys of the new map, I get the information that my sadness is for crying my village into existence, that my sadness is my inner lover, this part of me that will be the thing that could source village happening, which is one of my biggest heartbreaks. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I could cry right now and say, my heart's desire is to be living in a village with other women, with other men, where my children can be a part of children's culture, where there is something else other than living under the pressures of adulthood or parenthood, where there is access to a sort of magic that really only comes from being in a group, which was another thing that I had in my experience in this training. There's one more thing I really want to tell you about from this training. And most of you that know me, you know that I do rage work. It's something that opened up in my life 3 to 4 years ago, where when it started, I could not feel my anger unless I was exploding on my partner, which would only happen, I would say, a few times a year. Otherwise, I didn't feel angry. It wasn't something I had. And it has taken me this amount of time to build my relationship with my anger so that I could feel it, so that I could say it, so that I could use it. Even I can feel it at lower levels in my body and start to use that information for things like saying, I want something right now, or no, I don't want to do this thing that you're inviting me to right now. What I saw this week was humans using their anger to be dignified. I saw women using their anger to come to a level of aliveness that I hadn't seen before, and that my heart had been craving, desiring, wanting. And knowing that women have this capacity to be so fierce, so dignified, so alive. And what I experienced was women doing this through having access to their conscious anger, to their anger to say, especially to the men, I love you. Or saying to themselves, I am for me. I am here. This, the way things have been going stops here. Hearing women say this in a way satiated a heart's desire that I didn't know clearly was there. I'm liquid from this training, meaning as I walk back into my day-to-day life that was before, I don't want it anymore. I'm no longer sourcing low drama. I am not positioning myself as a victim right now. And this is causing me to make different invitations to the people that I love and the people that I work with every day. And one of the invitations has been, how is it for you, really, that your life is the way that it is? I want to know you. I want to know you because lately I've actually only known my version of you, my projection of you, my own inner story of positioning myself to you or with you. And I don't think I've asked this in a long time and really listened. Will you reveal yourself to me? Who are you right now? How does it go inside of you that your life is what you've created it with me, with the ones you love in general? So this training is called Expand the Box. And there's a few trainings that will happen, I would say, in the next 6 months in North America, mostly in the US and I suspect perhaps once in Canada. And if you're listening to this message, to this video, and if you're ready to really shift your inner workings into something that I experience as having access to more magic, something that is more mature and more responsible and can stand in presence repeatedly in every moment, sourcing what you want for your life, I highly, highly recommend this training as a starting point, as a point of shattering your world for what's not working, for letting that crumble and fall to make space for something else, and probably something that has never happened before, because this is how I'm experiencing it. I will post links below in this video to websites that will get you closer to this training and a few things that I've been talking about. Right now, through my heartbreak, I am taking a stand for creating my village. And I'm recognizing that if I keep doing what I've been doing, it won't work. It hasn't been working. So this is me standing in my heartbreak, saying that I want to be with you. I want to live in a village where I share with other women, holding space for our children and holding space for food and holding space for a culture that regenerates, that gives life to my creations, to your creations, to what we're creating together. And that I want to work with men and see men find their place and bring their gifts and bring this thing that I can't bring and that other women can't bring. Yeah, and I love you and I want to be with you in this way. Bye for now.